What is up, guys? Welcome in. My name is Nick and welcome to the channel, and we're back in Forza Motorsport. We are in the BRZ limited run weekly thing, the what do you call it, Spec Series, that's the word I'm looking for. We are at Road Atlanta in the pissing rain, and yeah, this thing is a bit lively. We're starting from the very back because we always start from the very back, and yeah, this car likes to move around a bit. There is absolutely nothing you can adjust on here other than tyre pressures, so it should be a relatively level playing field. So it all comes down to car control and survivability. Short race, so only a few laps, 7 laps here, and it's about a 1:07 I got in practice. All kinds of carnage happening in front of us, just trying to pick our way through. Need to avoid that sand out on the left-hand side there, as someone is going and having a play around in that beach. Oh, so can you get through there? We can. Thank God for that guy ghosting. We're getting rammed. Thank you for that. Don't really know what the purpose of that was. It was easy enough for me to go around, but not going to worry too much about it, to be honest. We're using our sequential shifter as always. Leave that guy space up on the inside because he did send it there. I left the door open, so that is perfectly fine. Struggling to get off the corner, and we've got another guy coming up the inside here into the final corner. Let's hope he doesn't drift out wide. He is cutting that corner very closely. Manages to hold on to it though. It's a lot of grip he had there. A lot more grip than I've got in this car. Especially with that one up in front as well. He took a big old brunt to his rear quarter and his car barely moved. Fair enough. Oh, okay, that's going to be a penalty for cutting through the pit exit, because that's a thing on this track.
Total time penalty is about 1.5 seconds.
Yep, that seems fair.
Total time penalty is about 1.5 seconds.
Thank you for telling me that twice. Yeah, I don't really know why that's a thing on Road Atlanta. But it's a thing. Come on, pick a line. Thank you. Nope, you're changing your line mid-corner. Probably going to get punted coming into the corner here, so I'm just going to be prepared for that. No, okay, he didn't. Fair enough. I thought he was going to absolutely kill me. Not the greatest to run through that corner either. We're coming to the end of lap 2, P9, so we've made good progress from I think it was P17. That's where we started. I don't know if that many people stayed in the game and didn't get dropped, so who knows. Well, you would if you saw it at the beginning of the race. I didn't. Well, I don't. That's how that works. More people going off into the grass on exit of turn 1. It's going to be, yep, revenge happening right there. Oh, steady. Oversteer moment. More revenge coming, I think. Going to try and avoid that. Nope, we managed to get clipped by that. And we're in the barrier. Come on, come on, come on. Yep. Cool. So that has just undone everything that we've done at this point. We are now at the back because everyone else has offed the fuck out of the lobby. It's good to see that Forza is still this absolute carnage place with people just argy-barging their way through. Can't say I've missed it, but also it wouldn't really be Forza without it, I guess. So touring cars tends to be pretty clean. Everything else tends to be a bit of a meat missile measuring device generally. Right, now we're going to be doing some recovery driving, hoping to take advantage of other people getting into some forms of mischief and running out of talent. We are 30 seconds behind the lead on a 1-minute lap, so, you know, it's going great. We do have a good gaggle of cars. If we can catch up to the back of them, we might be on with still sneaking a top 10. The big old group there going through the... that's like up to P7, P8. Oh, okay, someone messed up that corner. Totally missed that because I was busy watching the Delta in top right corner, top left corner even. Oh, someone's had a complete moment there. Messing my line up, so I had to brake and lift there. P11, so we're just one position off top 10, which was going to be, as I say, last lap, our aim. And as I said, people have fallen foul of the penis measurement and also lack of talent. Oh, so we are with this guy who tried to chop us coming through that long right-hander earlier this race. So let's see if we can get through him without offending his honour. Got a much better run through that corner than he did. Yep, okay, just turning as if I'm not there. Fine. Losing where the track goes. Making sure to leave him space there. And we're into top 10. Got to break away a little bit because we've still got our 1 second penalty from driving 3 feet over the edge of the pit lane exit. So, still chance for more people to run out of talent on the final corner. Final lap, even. Including me, as I'm oversteering and understeering at the same time. This thing's never fully settled. It's always dancing around a little bit. Always constantly have to put little corrections in, either with steering, throttle. Just trying to keep it going where you actually want it to go. I say it's a completely locked setup on this one. The only thing you can adjust is tyre pressures and then things like force feedback strength and what have you. We can get a good run through here. We might just be able to sneak it in the final corner. Don't think we're going to be able to. No, not quite. Can't quite carry enough speed through there, but that was the best we could salvage after getting taken out through the S's. Lap 3, wasn't it? Something like that. A ways off the fastest lap in this one. 107.2 is a phenomenally quick lap. Right, P9. We're going to be bouncing through a couple of these because they are quick little races, so we'll jump into the next one, I think. Right guys, welcome to race number 2. We are at Lime Rock. Unfortunately this lobby is incredibly small, as you can see. It's me and 3 other people. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. I'm just going to apparently forget to shift up gear. Lime Rock in this car could be quite interesting. You do generally want to use a lot of the curbing, and this car doesn't like the curbs at all. So yeah, it could be interesting. This is the one that's got the 2 chicanes in it as well, so recipe for people to get stuff wrong. A couple more trying to get my words out. A couple more overtaking opportunities than there would otherwise be without the chicanes. But yeah, we're just going to see if we can maybe sneak a win out of this one. As I say, it's only 4 of us. One person got it all wrong coming through turn 1, so puts them quite out of the race already. Could do a get in front of this guy ASAP. Not that he's terribly slow. I think I will probably be a little bit quicker. Okay, that's very defensive. Alright, now a lot of people drift out wide here. I prefer staying tight for this bit so you can carry much more speed through there, like that. And you get a good run down this straight. Not quite enough to be able to get anything into the chicane here. That's definitely a cut. There we go, 0.7 of a second penalty. Again, going incredibly defensive. Oh, I changed gear the wrong direction. I went down a gear rather than up a gear. That has dropped me back massively. That was very silly of me. What do I get for being tired? The win is slipping away from us at a not inconsiderable rate. And we could also be about to lose third if I don't get a wriggle on. There we go, actually changed gear the right direction this time. Both of them have run it deep. Keep it tight. I was worried one of them was going to drift back onto the racing line. That's an opportunistic attempt at a gap there. Right, that's just driving into the back of me. Park it there. Give him nowhere to go. Want to be as slow as I can off of these hairpins. Those chicanes, that's going to be a penalty. 1.7 seconds, are you kidding me? Jesus Christ, that is aggressive. Oh, talk about giving me no space there, Jesus Christ. Okay, this guy is just chopping me left, right and centre. He is begging to have an accident. Got that all kinds of wrong. Yeah, that's just blocking. Again, just blocking. Yep, that's not really how you defend. Giving him a bit of his own medicine as we came out the second part of the chicane there. Every single person with penalties right now. You just turned into me, mate.
Total time penalty is about 2.5 seconds.
Okay. Well, that's what happens when you turn in to the apex and someone else is already there. Don't know where this guy is, just gonna let him go through. This race is ruined because Lime Rock Grass is something unto itself. I'm gonna see if we can try and get a third out of this, but with the penalties that we've got, no hope in hell, because that absolute moron does not know how to actually race. Just thinks you can throw your car wherever you want and people have to move out of the way. It's not how it works. Well, fuck it, I don't give a shit anymore. 2.4 seconds for that. Okay, so apparently Forza said they'd fix the penalty system. I'm calling bullshit. Because, yeah, that... I've got, like, nearly 5 seconds worth of penalties for someone turning into me while I was on the inside at turn 1. And by, yeah, admittedly, yes, cutting the track, but by a couple of inches, and I've picked up 4 seconds worth of penalties because of it. I'm fully willing to take penalties for messing up those corners. I'm not arguing that at all. I'm only arguing the amount of time it has taken off. Or added. Right, come around the corner for the final time here to end this absolute abomination of a race with very questionable standards and even worse standards of penalties to probably lose a little bit of my safety rating. Can you tell? I'm a smidge annoyed. We're getting out of this one into the next one ASAP because I don't want to have to deal with 4 people in my fucking lobby again. Right guys, race number 3, and yes, I'm over here now. Apologies, I forgot to actually move my camera to where it should have been. I've been recording WRC where it's in bottom left and not middle right. So yeah, we are heading into our final race here. We are starting P17 at Catalonia 6-lap race here. Once again, BRZs. Let's hope it goes a bit better than Lime Rock, shall we? Who's going to forget where to brake here? Just going to let off the throttle so people can figure it out. Yeah, okay, yep, can I just gonna, yep, just gonna go over this. Yep. Okay, yep, I was already there. See, what happened there was you turned into a gap that was already filled with me. Generally when that happens, you can't actually occupy that because, you know, laws of matter. Unless you're made of dark matter, in which case... I don't honestly know, I'm not a physicist. Trying to leave a gap up the inside there for that guy, the bit that not a lot of people in this game do. We get a switchback, he gets a bit out of shape. As I say, the bit that people don't really do here, I had to back out of that corner because he was just going to run me off the road otherwise. Looks like we're carrying a lot more speed than the guys around. Should get a couple of positions here. Kind of want to box this guy in a little bit. Should be able to hold position on the cutback though. Yeah, there we go. Okay, fair play. Thank you very much. Was not expecting you to actually leave me the room on the outside. That was a pleasant surprise. Very deep through that corner. Yeah, that was... I was not expecting that at all. I was expecting to be run out onto the gravel. Having to back out just before we get to the top of the hill. But yeah, no, thank you very much. That was very, very... I mean, you left me more than enough space there. It was almost too kind. If you do find a way onto this video at some point, do feel free to squeeze more to the outside there to make sure you maintain as much speed as you can through that corner as well. As long as you leave a car's width on the outside, including track limits, you are free to do so. I have spotted a Red Bull livery, which is usually signed for caution. It's all going on in front of me. 4 wide coming down the straight here. That guy braking very early. Going to dive up the inside. Left the gap. Couple more positions there up the inside as well. Thank you very much for that. But we do love the optimistic move, as the guy in front absolutely kills the Red Bull liveried guy. In the rare thing where the Red Bull guy was not actually in the right. Was not in the wrong, rather. Was in the right. They're the words I'm trying to say. Well, a little bit out of shape there. I left to brake it a little bit too late, carried a little bit too much speed in. P7, see if we can get top 5. It's not out of reach, there's the red car in front is P5 currently. Got that line completely wrong there. Lost out on a lot of time. There's all the runoff. See if we can pick up a little sprinkling of tow. Red guy went in a bit hot through the chicane. Going to be under pressure coming over the top of the hill. Going around the outside. Is he going to leave him space? He's lost it. He's lost it. I'm kind of go as wide as I can to make sure I don't get caught. I got a little bit loose going through that as well because I was a bit distracted. Carried a little bit too much speed on entry. Guy in front got a bit loose as well, but we should... oh no, can't quite capitalise on it. Oh no, we've got a bit more of a second run here. Can we get it stopped? Nope. He's doing the cutback with a little bit of a shoulder barge. I'll allow it. Much better run through here. Up the inside. Oh shit, that's my bad. That's my bad. Keep going. Final lap here, see if we can get P6. Don't know if we've got the time. Power to the line. Just about. Just got that. Whew. Just sneaked P6 there. Damn, that was close. We were close to the... I mean, in terms of speed, yeah, we were up there in terms of lap time. we were able to get past him early. We might have been able to sneak P5 because of that penalty, if we'd just stuck with Stars and Stripes as we were earlier. But yeah, he did have a little bit more speed than me in the second half, sort of the final couple of 2 corners. And yeah, I think that would have been difficult to hold on to that towards the end. But I think that was a good one to end on there, don't you? And there we have it, guys. P6 confirmed. If you have made it this far, do please press the subscribe button if you have not already, and drop me a like, letting me know you've made it here. And if you've enjoyed this one, why not have a look at the one on screen now? And I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.